All right, we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. Why do I have that sitting way up there like that? Well, hey, welcome. It is Thursday. Welcome to the Flipside. Thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. You taking time out of your schedule to dork around with me here online. I appreciate it. I think we are good to go. I don't think we have anybody watching just yet, but hey, that's okay. I don't mind. I just like to see if I'm connecting with anybody. But as we are going, it says that we have 3 watching now, so that is good. Tom is here. Tom, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Can you tell me Danny's last name? And we won't go into where he's from or anything like that, but what is Danny's last name? Just put it in the chat if you could. Matthew Vincent is here. Hola. Good to see you guys. All righty. Well, that is good to go. I am sorry. I am here. Roop298, I'm here. Well, good to see you, Roop. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. All right. This is what we're going to be doing, and I apologize, I'm a couple minutes late. I just saw a post from Repost Productions for a game called Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth. And it just had a picture of the box, and I swear to you, it looked like Vincent Dutrait's artwork. And you know how I am with Vincent Dutrait's artwork. I had to go check it out. They don't have a BGG entry yet, but somebody else responded in the Facebook feed that yes, it is Vincent Dutrait's artwork. And I'm like, wow, yes, that's awesome. All right. Sorry, I had a hangnail there. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Why am I doing a double header? I usually don't do solo mode double headers. That's because this solo mode is only going to take a few minutes because it's a really fast 1 to 2 player card game. It says 15 minutes playtime. I doubt it's going to take that long because I'll probably screw up and lose even in solo mode. That's just how solo modes go with me. But anyway, this is a 1 to 2 player card game put out by New Kingdom Gaming. And this one is actually on Kickstarter right now. It has already funded, and so all you have to do is go there if you want. I'm not telling you to, but if you want to, if what you see here today looks pretty cool, you can go in and back this right now. And the reason I'm doing this one as well is because this is also available. It's from the same company. This is one of their published games, however. And this is also being offered on this Kickstarter in a bundle deal. So you can go check that out as well. I do have the, I'll text it to you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Yep, that's what I thought. Sweet. He just bought a couple shirts. That's awesome. I thought it was him, but I just didn't know. Wanted to make sure. Thanks, Tom, for confirming that. All right, well, let me go over here real quick, and I want to show you guys the Kickstarter. I have to be careful because I am not wholesalely doing an advertisement for this Kickstarter, but he's a friend of mine. He's a brother, and so if what you see interests you, go back it. If you don't. I don't have any skin in the deal at all. He just gave us a couple of review copies, and so that's what we're doing. We're going about it. But I'm excited about the game because I'm a Christian. These are Christian themed games, and they're good games too. They're not just games with a Christian theme slapped on it. They're actually good games. They're fun games. They're thought-provoking games that also have a well-utilized Christian theme to it. So anyway, with that being said, let me go ahead and just show you this Kickstarter real quick so that you guys can check it out. And I'm trying to get over to where I have that screen. There it is. All right. So, no, don't do that. So here you have a new Kingdom Sowers, a strategic card game for 1 to 2 players inspired by the Parable of the Sower, designed by Scott Cobble, illustrated by Melissa Murakami. And her artwork is pretty stinking cool. We're talking like Disney movie, cartoon level quality stuff. I really enjoy it. Anyway, as you can see, it's already funded. It did have a low pledge goal, so only 133 backers. You've got a little bit over a week to go if you want to back it, but you have a whole bunch of different ways you can back the story, the gameplay. I'll leave it to you to look at all this stuff. I just wanted to show you where it is. One of the cool things that I liked about it is that they have all these different rewards. So if you have a retail ministry type of store, then you can back that. If you want to do just a kingdom tier, you can just support with just a pledge. You can do kingdom tier, which is a sponsored pledge, which means you're going to send it to somebody else. So that's pretty cool. I like that. You have the apprentice tier where you can print and play. That's awesome. But then you also have the physical copy game where you can print for, you can back it for a copy of Sowers for 24 bucks. And then you have, like I was telling you earlier, the New Kingdom Gaming tier pledge, the big one for 74 bucks. This basically gets you everything. All of the add-ons, both games, and the ability to print and play from home as well. So you get a whole bunch of different things that are up here. So I don't want to spend too much time showing you the Kickstarter. If you're interested in backing it, go ahead. If you're not, fine and dandy. Stick around for just chumming around with me. So that is that. Now I need to get back to, oh my goodness, I got too many screens. All right, there we go. And we come back here, and we come back here. All right, so there we have it. That's the Kickstarter. Go check it out. If you don't want to back it, don't back it. If you do, great. But that's just how that goes. So Sowers is what we're going to be playing first, and it is a 1 to 2 player card game where you are trying to get your black seeds. I'll go down to the table here real quick so that you guys can see what's up. Where you're trying to get your black seeds in order down here in the good soil. All right, now the way that you do that, however, is that you're going to have a hand of cards, and I'll just go ahead and show them to you, that have yellow seeds and black seeds in them. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to weed through your deck to get all of these black seeds into your hand and play out here in the good soil before your deck runs out and before your opponent does. So in a solo mode game, what we're going to be doing here is it's basically going to take 10 rounds because each round they're going to flip over one of their black seed cards, and we're just going to place it right here just like this to denote that they are 1/10 of the way there. Next round they are 2/10 of the way there, and so forth and so on. So that it's kind of a timing mechanism, right? But their yellow seeds are also over here, and this, we're going to flip over one of those every round to go here into the rocky soil. There are, when you place a card into the rocky soil, you can place yellow cards here, denoted by the outline here, and notice the outline here. So yellow seeds can go here or here. Black seeds will go here or here. So you can place yellow seed card face up here during your turn, but it has to go in descending order from 10 to 1. The only difference in that with the solo mode is that Aquila over here does not have to obey that descending order rule. They just simply flip over a card and it goes there. On my turn, if there are ever 4 cards here, they go away to the path and they're done. But that clears it out for us to be able to, for me to be able to play a new card down there. So keep that in mind. So how does this work? Well, you're going to have a hand of cards. On your turn, you're going to, first of all, draw one card from the deck and put it into your deck, your hand. Then you're going to be able to play a card from your hand into one of the areas. If you play it down here, it's going to be a yellow card and it goes face down. If you do that, you can pick up a card from somewhere else. and that's the only way you can pick up cards if you place them in the thorny soil later on. But we'll get to that when we talk about the thorny soil. In the rocky soil, what we do here, so if you play here in the path, you discard one card basically face down, and then you get to pick up a card from somewhere else. Yeah, usually from rocky soil or thorny soil. If you play in the rocky soil area, you're going to play one yellow seed face up in descending order. It doesn't have to be sequential, it just has to be descending. So if a 10 is here, I have to play something less than a 10. And then what I get to do is I get to draw 2 cards from my deck, and then I can play 1 card in another type of soil. And if there are more than 4 at the end of my turn, these go to the path, face down. In the thorny soil, you're going to be playing, as you can tell here with the black outlines here, you're going to be able to play 1 black seed in any order to draw 3 from your deck, and then you can put 4 cards from your hand in any order on top or on bottom of your deck. Including you can put 2 on top and 2 on the bottom, or 1 on top and 3 on the bottom, or whatever. So that's what the thorny soil does. And then the good soil here is where you're going to be playing your black seed cards from 1 to 10 down here. You can play any number of black cards here on your turn, as long as they are a sequential ascending order from 1 to 10. Okay? Now, there is a caveat. You can only have 7 cards in your hand. And at the end of your turn, if you ever have to more than 7, you have to discard down. All right? So keep that in mind. Do we have any questions? Tom, our sermon this past Sunday was on this parable. Oh, that's cool. They all fall on the rocks and thorns. The preacher that I had as a kid thought you were supposed to drown the seeds, then yell at them every day. Well, that's probably not true. Not that what you said isn't true, but that was an interesting thing. Well, they do need water to grow. Probably not that much, though. That's good. Thanks, Tom. All right, let's see here. All right, so it does say here in the rules that if I want to do easy mode, then I can start with 4 cards and play starts with me. If I want to do a regular sower mode, I can draw 3 cards and play starts with me. If I want to do master mode, I would draw 3 cards and play starts with your opponent. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm just going to do easy mode because I know myself. All right, so I'm starting off here. I'll go ahead and play with an open hand as well, just so that you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so start off by drawing a card. So I've got this down here, and let's see. Now I can play a card from my hand in any one of the 4 different areas. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 7 down here in the thorny soil. When I play in the thorny soil, I can draw 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, and then I can put them back on. I can put 4 cards back on top of my deck or on bottom of my deck in any order and in any, 2 on top, 2 on bottom, whatever. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the 2 and the 3 right here, and I'll keep the 6 as well. And then I think I'll put I think I'll put the 4 and the 6 on the bottom, and then I'll put the 7 and the 10 on. No, that was a bad idea. I'll put the 7 and the 6 on top, but I will make sure that the yellow is up top. All right, good. So that is that. Now On their turn, they're going to place one card just like this, and they're going to take this card and put it right here. So, starting with 8, so I have to play less than an 8 there, which kind of really stinks. All right, let's see here. Kabuki Kid is here. All right. Oh, come on. You know you want to do Master Mode. No, I don't. I actually don't. He just started. Really didn't miss much. Didn't miss much at all. All right. So that got played and that got played. Now it comes back to my turn. I draw a card, and now I can play a card from my hand into one of the things. So I'm going to go ahead and play this right here. That allows me to draw 2 cards. And then I can play any card. This is interesting. I think I'll keep that for right now. I forgot I'm playing. Let's see. So now what I think I'm going to do, I can play anywhere else. So I think what I'll do is put this one over here, and I'll play that there. That's a little risky, but that's how it's going to go. Then we come over here, and now we have 2, and this comes out here. Wow, look how that worked out. 8, 7, 6. Kind of stinks for me though. All right, I'm going to draw a card for my turn, and it's an 8. I swear, if that freaking 1 is at the bottom of the deck, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see here. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. I'll play that there to draw 1, 2, 3. And after I play in Thorny Soil, I can put them on top of my deck in any order. I think I'll keep these. Put those on. Ah, gee whiz. I'll put these on top and that one on the bottom. All right, then 3 and 2. Well, that stinks. What happens if there are 4 cards on Rocky Soul after your action? Discard them onto the path face down. But do we do that for solo mode as well? Is Jack here yet? I don't know if Jack is here. He said he was going to try to stop by and hang around and chat, but I don't know if he is or not. Okay, move a card, flip a card. They may break the rules, but you may not. I think it happens. So these just come here, just like that. All right. So we'll just put these over here out of the way. So I get to draw a card. I have the 10. Let's see here. I will. I will play the 10 here. That lets me draw 2. 1, 2. Ugh. I'll put this 2 back here. Optional, pick up 1 card from Thorny Rocky Soil. All right, well, we'll just pick this up. Like so. So I'm missing the 9 and the 1 at this point. Missing the 9 and the 1. All right, so that's that. Come over here. And we put that right down there. And, oh, 3. Jeez Louise. Oh, poop. All right, well, we're missing the 1 now. And I may have done things wrong because if you can't pull an action, you lose. So, okay, I drew a card. I can place this in here to draw 3, 2, 3. All right, there's my 1. And then I'll put these 4 back on top. All right, then they go to 5. Now I'm halfway there, but we'll see. And this goes here. Snap dragon. All right, so on my turn, I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to go with one, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, just caught up. And that's all I do on my turn. Then they are going to go 6. This is going to flip over here. And then at the end of their turn, this is going to go away. I will draw a card. And I will place a yellow seed face down here so I can pick up the 6. And then it's their turn. I don't think I'm going to make it because I'm an idiot. I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to place that down to draw the 7. And then they will place the 8. Man alive, these rounds seem to be going faster now. That comes out there. So now I draw a card. And I will put out 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all I do on my turn. And so then 9 comes over here. This comes over here. I will draw a card. And then I will snap. I missed it by 1 turn. I draw a card from here, but then I really need to play it here, but what's going to happen here is they're going to get it, and they've won. Wah, 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 wah. Steph is here. Good to see you. Ali Guru is here. Nuno Rebello is here. Hey, everybody did show up at 1. I did. I saw you, Vanessa. I saw you. Is the game a race? Yes, it is. I just lost by 1 card. So that's pretty much how that goes. What we can do here is I'll go ahead and get everything set back up, and I'll have another go and see if I can get better. I doubt I will, but you never know. All right, so we're going to give these yellow seeds a shuffle. And those go right over here, and then we're just going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like so. All right, and these will come back. And these will go in here. Prototype cards, y'all. Prototype cards. Glutton for punishment. I know. I like to show how the game works, and sometimes one game is a fluke. Like, that could have been a fluke that I got so close. I could get shellacked on this next one. When Jack showed me this at Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, I clearly, I made in my first game. I just made a lot of mistakes, and I actually beat myself. The second game, I think Jack still won, but it was a lot closer. Or it got to where I had the cards in my hand, I just didn't have the ability to play them because there were no cards left in my my draw pile. So let's just do easy again. So 4, here we go. All right. How did that one get upside down? That's just weird. All right. So here's my starting hand again. How are we going to do this? All right. We'll go... See, if I play in the rocky soil, I get to draw 2, and I can play card from another soil. No, I don't. Play 1 card. Yeah, I can. So I'll play rocky soil. I get to draw 2. And then if I want to, no, I think I have to, don't I? I'll play 1 down here. And that will be that. So then, 1. Ah, look at that! How does he do it? All right, on my turn, it's so weird. I'm not used to playing face like this, open. I think I'll go there. That lets me draw 2. Man, what the nuggets? Oh, no. I have to put 4 down. Ooh, that was not a good idea. Poop. Well, I think I'm going to keep those for sure. And I'll put that like that, and these on the bottom. 2, 4. Snapdragon. What does a stupid 7 do? Nuts. Optional, I can pick up a card. I'm just going to throw that one down here. And that'll be all I do. This, and these go away. And I draw. Oh, no. No. Thorny soil. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad, not bad. And I can put them. So those on top, put that one on the bottom. I am so not going to win this one. Draw a card. I will put one down there, and that's all I do. Oh, it is so bad. So stinking bad, man. Oh, crud nuggets. I'll play that there. I get to draw two. And play one card to another soil. If there are more than 4 cards, discard the path and play another. No, I'm not going to win this. So bad. I so totally did things wrong. That, and then this goes away. Draw a card. Well, it allows me to do that. I can draw 2. Why? Why? Play one card to another one. I will discard this. There's no way. No way I can win at this point. So I draw 1. Oh man, the 1s and the 2s. I mean the 2, 3, and 4. That's all I'm waiting for. The 2 and the 3. Man. I got a question to ask. When you are playing his other game? Yes, I'm going to play after I lose this one. Because I just have to check one thing here. Pick up one card from either the right. Yep, that's just the way it goes. Maybe time for a do-over? Nope. Nope. Not time for a do-over. I need to get to the other game. So what did I do? Nope, that's descending, can't do it, so I'm just going to put that there. That there, this over here, draw a card. Well, now I'm just looking for the 2, but I don't have enough time to get all these cards back out. I put too many cards down in the thorny soil. Man, nothing I can do about it. I mean, all I can really do is put that there, which is counterproductive. This goes over here. I just didn't, yeah, there it is finally. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is right there, but I won't be able to get to them because boom. See, I told you I got really close last turn. Did not get really close this turn. So, but that's how the sower goes. When there are 2 players, now the solo mode works. The solo mode works absolutely fine. I don't have any problem with it at all. It's actually a good way for you to practice. And that's what it kind of boils down to. It's just a great way for you to practice because when you're playing against somebody else, you know, it's a little bit more difficult to do well because you have, it's not just, you may have fewer than 10 rounds is what I'm trying to get at. At least with solo mode, you have the security of knowing that you have 10 rounds to do what you need to do, so it gives you the ability to practice how the game actually works. And it's really interesting, the different things that go on here. The way you can explain it is basically 1, 2, 3, 4 plus, because you can put one card here and draw 1. You can put one card here and draw 2. You can put one card here and draw 3, and then you can play as many, you know, as many as you want down here, as long as they're in sequential ascending order. So that was a cool thing that he kind of designed into the flow of the game, how it's 1, 2, 3, and then however many plus. So that's a cool thing. But that's how you play New Kingdom Sowers. It's a neat little 1 to 2 player card game. So hope you enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and go back up top for a little bit while I get everything set up. Maybe time for a do-over. Not really. But it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's, you know, I'm not good at solo games. That's the long and the short of it. But I hope, at the very least, that I gave you an idea of how the game plays and how quick it is. I mean, we are only, what? We are only, let's see here, boom. Well, that's 30 minutes in, and I have already played it twice with an explanation of what's going on. So that gives you an idea of how fast the game actually plays. So do keep that in mind. Let me go ahead. I've already done this once. I need to do this and this. And then that goes in there. And then, oops, that will go right there. That goes right there, and that goes on top. So that has been Kingdom Sowers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hop into New Kingdom Gardeners. So again, the gardening theme is still there. This is a cool thing as well. It has a little neat thing in it. I'm just going to go ahead and show it off real quick because I can. I'm in charge. So it has this little art booklet here, and it basically just showcases, what was her name again? Marissa? I'm sorry. Yeah, Melissa. Melissa's artwork and just how neat it looks. So I think it's just a really neat look, a neat vibe to the game. So good artwork. Very good artwork, and that's one of the things that I've always said about games. You know, games that look good are simply more fun to play. So there you have it. Really good artist, really good artist. Melissa does a great job, or did a great job. So we're going to do that, and for solo mode here, for this game, I'm going to go ahead and play this out here. Now, definitely interested in this one. Good, Vanessa. I'm glad that you found some interest there. All right, I gotta go to my solo mode rules. Let me go back. Sorry. All right, set up your play area as usual. Prepare the deck using the 2-player setup instructions. Already did all that. Your cards go to your hand as usual, and the AI 5 cards go into a face-up display above her area. Any thorns drawn by the AI immediately go into her garden, observing the same maximum of 2 thorns. Okay, so it looks like AI is going to have their own play area as well. So I'm going to have to do some work on getting the screen adjusted. So I'm going to scoot out a little bit. And, oh, no. That should be good. There we go. All right, that should be pretty good. We do have some bins to collect that stuff from. Let me get this out. I think that is that. Put that right back in there, along with the art book. And that can be good. Just like that. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, so I've got my gardener right here. Then I'm going to be, and then I start with 3 doves, which are your action markers basically. So 3 doves up here. And just need to do this, I think. That'll work, I think. Bum, 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 bum. And I'll put this out here as a reminder. And, oh, I could I'll also put them out there for you guys so you can see them. Aren't I just a peach? I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. They are kind of small print, but I'll do the best I can. All right. So we'll put these out here so that hopefully you guys can read those. Just a little bit of a thing to kind of keep you guys on the up and up a little bit. So that's that. They're just player aids. And we might have to scoot this one back a little bit. Yeah, that'll be good. There is an AI deck, and that is this right here. We're going to give this a shuffle. The deck of cards that we draw from. We do need to shuffle the 12 AI card decks. The AI will always complete a number of actions equal to her doves. In a typical game, this will be 3 actions. That's standard, okay. Reveal cards from the AI deck one at a time and resolve them until all AI doves are sent out. Each AI action card has 2 possible actions on it, followed by a backup action if collecting 1 yellow fruit. The AI will activate the first possible action on the card. All right, so we'll just put that right here so that we can keep that going. Your card's good as usual. Okay, so how many cards do we get? I think it's, goodness gracious, I read this earlier. Each player takes 2 doves. I take 3 because of that. So 2 doves here and 3 fruit. These are points at the end of the game. So there you got it. Okay. Purple fruit is 5, yellow fruit is 1, and then doves also are just 1. We've already done, oh no, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I've got to redo this real quick, because that has to come out. I set up the deck before, and then I shuffled it after I had already set it up. So I gotta get these. There's a certain way that you have to set this deck up. So there are 3 miracles in the deck, which are really cool cards to have. And then there is the Master Gardener card, which is the game end trigger, and it's supposed to go in the last 10 cards of the deck. Well, I didn't do that because I shuffled it back together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, just 9. And then the Master Gardener goes in there. We shuffle them in. And then, so this is the bottom of the deck. Boom. And then we take the 3 Miracle cards and we kind of just put them in there randomly. And then we give this one a good shuffle. Lay down. Strider. Get Nancy. Strider's always getting Nancy. Unless he's like out in the... If he's... Yeah, he just hit his head on the bottom of the table. The dork. All right, so there we have it. Each player draws 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, and it says that the AI cards go face up above her area. So like so. Any thorns get put into their, let's see. Thorns drawn by the AI immediately go into their garden, observing the same maximum of 2 thorns. Okay, so there's 2 thorns, and then these guys go up here like this. Now, in the game, there are 2, well, there are basically 2 different kinds of cards in the game, and we'll go back down here. There are, as you can see here, there are worker cards, and work cards can be played up here in your worker row. There are also fruit cards, which can be played into your garden down here. Whenever you play a card into your garden, you will plant it right next to your gardener, and then if there is one here, it'll scoot over, and you'll always place the card that comes out of your hand right here next to your gardener, and it moves. Now, when a card moves, it could push off cards. If it pushes off a card, that card is going to go into your other player's garden, which is an interesting thing because there's like a cycle that's going on here. That could be bad. It could push off a point card and put it into your opponent's garden. It could push off a thorn card and it get put into somebody else's garden. There's a number of things it can do, a lot of different kind of combinations that happen there. But it's a pretty interesting concept because both gardens are kind of tied together. Nice screen printed meeples. Yes, that is correct. What is the playtime for this? This one, the playtime is about 30 minutes. I'm probably going to take a little bit longer than that just because I do. Change to overhead camera. I did, I thought. Anyway, the AI is going to be flipping over cards from their hand, from their deck, and that's going to determine what they actually do. Normally, you would think that one worker can go in each of these spots, but actually, when you have the same kind of worker, like if I had 2 managers, I could put another manager on top of a manager that's already there. And that's what the game has, these team bonuses, where you can gain points, which is fruit. You can gain fruit by building up your teams. So you can have a maximum of 4 of the same kind of worker on each of these things. So you can have a maximum of 16 workers, but you have to have 4 of the same, 4 of the same, 4 of the same. So that's an important thing. Now, another cool thing about the game is that you're not just trying to build up your tableau. You also get points by helping your other players build up their tableau as well. So if you play a worker, like if there's a manager over here and you, or a couple managers over here and you play a third manager over here, you actually get points for helping them build their team and so forth and so on. So that's another cool aspect as well. I can also pull weeds or thorns from an opponent's garden and gain points. Thorns at the end of the game are -3 points, but if you if an opponent cleans those thorns out of your garden for you, they get +3 points, I think. Let me see. Yeah, you get 3 fruit. Now, in order to prune thorns out of your garden or an opponent's garden, you do have to pay 2, but it could be worth it because you're basically paying 2 to avoid 3, or you're paying 2 to get 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a wash one way or the other. But that's pretty interesting. Another cool thing about it is the workers out here, and they all do a number of different things. Assistance lets you send a worker to another garden or rearrange your garden. Fishers search the discard pile for 1 card to take, plant, or appoint. Growers add 2 fruit to a seed from the supply, which is cool because seeds are going to award you points if they're in your garden at the end of the game. They're going to award you points. But you can add seeds to them, and they'll be worth more points whenever you harvest them or at the end of the game. Managers plant or appoint a card. Monks pray or prune, but you still have to pay 2 fruit. Reapers or harvesters, what I said earlier, you get to harvest 1 or 2 fruit by discarding seeds from your garden or hand. So that's another cool thing too. When you harvest them, you're basically just putting them into a save pile, and you get those points at the end of the game. Well, not at the end of the game. You're going to get them immediately from the supply. And then there are traders that allow you to swap a hidden card and appoint, plant, or keep it. So that's pretty interesting. On your turn, you're going to be able to use your doves to activate different people that are in your garden. So once I get some workers out here, I'll be able to send doves out to them and do that. But for right now, all I can do is I can use my gardener, but I still can also place a dove over here and or any number of doves actually, and get that number of fruit to begin with. So it's a pretty straightforward thing. So I like it. Let's see here. Change over. Dinner is ready, Vanessa says, so I'll have to catch the rest later. Bye, everyone. See you, Vanessa. I would give up points to have someone else do my yard work. That is absolutely true. All right, so I'm going to take this little first player marker. I don't know if that's what it actually is, but I'm going to use it like that. All right. So I do take the first turn. So what I think I'm going to do, I have a thorn in my hand, so that comes out, I believe. Let's see, draw 5 cards starting in their hand. You will all play the thorn cards from your starting hands in your garden. If you have more than 2 thorns, discard the rest and draw the rest. Replace those cards. If you have 3 non-thorn cards in your hand, until player with most thorns in their garden is first player. Well, it does, well, let me see. Let me see what AI says. Sorry, this is the first time I've done this. It's a learning game. Bear with me. Gotta give them some fruit. Let's just do a standard game. I said I was going to do easy, but let's just do standard. Standard is 3 doves and 3 fruit. All right. Okay, you are always first player. On your turns, you will carry out your actions as usual. Only change happens for the human player occurs when activating trade workers. If you activate a trader, take the AI's hand, shuffle it, and draw a card from it at random. Add a card of your choice to the AI's hand, and then turn all cards face up once more. Okay. Okay. And we'll keep this open because I may need to reference that. New Kingdom Gaming is here. Hey, hey, hey. Do you have a question? I can help. Nope, I'm good. For right now, I may need your help doing the AI, but we'll get there, buddy. Thank you for being here, Jack. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Okay, so start the game with 3 doves. I think what I'm going to do, that's not good for right now. That might be good. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to use a dove to appoint, and the appoint is going to be a trader, and the trader is going to go down here like that, and then I'm going to use the trader to swap a card from my hand. So I have to shuffle these up and then take one at random. Hopefully I'm going to get the one that I want. Run! Nope, it isn't. What did I take? Manager. Interesting. Take a plant or a point action. Okay, that's not a bad one to have. So I'll keep that one, and we'll put a fisher down there. So here we go. Wanted that tree, but no worries. And then I'm going to go here, and I think I just get one. One for the dove. Could be wrong, though. Let me double check that. My problem is I never trust myself. I think I know something, and then I know that I probably don't. Any number of your doves to collect one fruit. Okay, so I sent one, so I'd collect one. All right, so at the end, we draw everything back, and I draw a card, and that's that. So now, on an AI turn, you are welcome. Yep. AI turn. So, number of actions equal to their doves. So they have 3 doves since I'm doing a regular action. So, they are going to, first of all, pray. So, one thing. And, pray. And that means that they are going to draw. If it has 5 or fewer cards, she draws 2. Okay, so we're going to draw 1. Well, that sucks. They got the thing. And 2. And then they are going to plant. And if the AI has seeds, she will plant 1 into her garden, choosing 2 seed cards before 1 seed cards. All right, so 2 seed card is here. This one says plant immediately in the garden with the most thorns. So that is here. Boom. And then they can only plant 1, right? Yep, we plant 1. Well, but that one, as soon as it was drawn, it went into the one with the most thorns. So that one was already there when we drew it. So on her turn, this is going to kick out, and she's going to plant this. Please let me know if I'm doing this right, Jack. And I think this comes over here to me, because that sucks. All right, and then finally, 1 yellow fruit. And then these come back, and another card gets drawn. Alrighty. Oh boy. Okay. So next thing, we draw a card, and pay 2 fruit to prune, collect free fruit to harvest if pruned from another garden. Alrighty. I got a trader down there. They don't have any people out there. Swap a card. Okay. We're gonna go with. We're gonna use 1 to appoint a manager. Then we're going to appoint, doing this one, a reaper. And then this one will just be to get a fruit. So these come back, and I draw a card. Plant immediately in your garden. So provision has come. All right. So next, they will plant. So they go with, well, I'm sorry, they have to draw a card first. So they will plant, but they go with level 2s first, and then level 3s. So, I mean, level 1s. So this is going to come out, which really stinks because that goes like that. This goes to a discard pile, I believe. And these go over here like that. Then they're going to appoint. So they're going to take one of their peeps. What happens when they appoint? Okay, if the AI has any workers, she will play one into the spot that gives the best reward. She will play into teams as possible, targeting your teams on your own. However, playing the worker into either garden will earn her nothing because it is the first worker of the time to be played. So let's see, do I have a trader? Okay, there's a trader and there's a reaper. So we'll put, she'll send a trader over here, and that gets her 2 workers into other gardens. That gets her 3 fruit. So I'll put 2 away and just get a 5. Alrighty. So that's that, and then her final one, she gets a yellow fruit. These come back. This comes over here, and that goes directly. This comes over here. Like so. Jack, am I doing anything wrong? There's probably a lot. Correct, it is discarded. Sam, if you want the trader, you can appoint that manager right away. The order is the largest team, then the first one left to right. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I think that's that. We did all of that, so I draw. And I'm going to think I'm going to do a Reaper. No, not going to do that. Don't have anything to do yet. Okay, we're going to do. We're going to. Yeah, we're going to go here to use 2 to prune this, and then next one is going to be here to do a point. So that gets me 2 back. And I wish I had something to harvest, but I don't. So that will be that. I'll send this person over here and get 1. And doves come back. Card comes over here. Oh boy. Oh, that's just an aid. Ha ha. So So this comes here. First things first, they're going to appoint. So there is a Reaper that can come over here, and that will give her 3 4 fruit or 1 dove. What will she choose? Will she choose? I bet you she'll choose a dove. Won't she? Won't she? Worker who is part of the largest group in her hand, there's still a tie. She will take the left. No. I bet you she'll take a dove. Or does she always take points? You Kingdom Gaming, let me know. Jack, let me know. Does she always take points whenever she does? Like she just put a 3rd Reaper into my thing. Does she take the 4 fruit or does she take the dove? I can see it both ways. Because the 4 fruit is more points, but 1 dove is more ability to do more stuff. Let me know. I'll fix it later on. We're going to pray. Pray allows her to draw 2, I believe, right? Yep. 1 and 2. Oh, that goes into her garden. And then 1 yellow fruit. She always takes fruit. All right, that's what I thought. So this goes away and she'll just take a 5. All right, and then she'll take another one. Boom. For this one. So that comes in here. And now I draw a card. Ooh, play immediately in the garden with the least workers. Well, poop! This one comes out. Okay, that one's going to come out. This is going to go over here. This is going to go here. This is going to go. This is going to go here. Oh, that's going to go there. Oh, that's going to go there. And then this is going to go here. Well, duty shoots. All right, so I think first of all, I'm going to use this to prune out of my own. And then I'm going to use this to plant. And that will go here. And then I will use that to harvest wisdom. And I will go back. Oops. And draw a card. And of course. Another one comes out here. AI card. So they will appoint. Now they have a monk or a fisher. Neither of those help me. So they'll just place a monk over here. And then they will prune. And that means they'll use 2 to take this out of my thingy. And then they will get another fruit. So this comes back, this comes over here. I draw a card. I will monk and a grower. Ooh, 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 ooh. I will appoint. I'll put a monk over here. That gets me 2 fruit. And then I will plant some hope. And then I will harvest some righteousness. And call my 3 back. And gain 1 of those. So then they will draw some patience. They will first of all a point. So a fisher doesn't do any good, so that's going to go here. And then they will plant. They go for the 2s first, so this will come up. I believe that goes off, that goes off. Like that. And then they get a yellow fruit. Like so. Then they draw a card. I will draw a card. Ooh. Oh. That stinks. Oops. I think first off, we're going to prune. Gosh. And then second, we're going to plant. No. Appoint a grower. And then third, we're going to reap some hope. Then I draw a card, and that's the Master Gardener. I was the first person, so I think we finished the turn. Number of doves is determined by difficulty. She always takes fruit, keeps it easy. Yep. Let's see. Play continues until it returns to the first player. Okay, yeah. So we'll do their turn. So they draw a card. So we will plant. Doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, but that stinking does. You nastiness. Oh, does it come back to me? No, I think it goes off that end and comes off, right? I've been doing that wrong, I think. Boop, 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 boop. But it's going to prune. It's going to get her 3 more points. It's going to prune that. And then you get a fruit. And so forth. David Brownlee. Hello, David Brownlee. Good to see you. I think that is that. Because it will come back to me. And now that's the end. And we just count points. So I will get, let's see, I get 3 for that. So I'll do this. That's how I'm going to keep my, that's how I'm going to count my points. So 3 for this. Then I've got 2, 4, 6 right here. This was in my hand. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7. And then they will get 3 and 3. So that's 6 more for them. And then they also get 1, 2, 3. Do you get points for your stuff that's in your garden already? Discard any cards in your throw, discarding 3 fruit for each. We didn't have any. 1 point for every yellow fruit and 5 points for each purple fruit. Count the fruit value printed on the cards in your garden. Be sure you count each worker for each prune thorn. Yep. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I got whooped. I got whooped on standard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blam, blam. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 to 20. I got whooped by the AI. And I may have been doing something wrong. I don't know. Let me know, Jack, did I do anything wrong? Because if I did something wrong, let's see. Yeah, she get points for stuff in your garden. She's tough. Yep, she sure is. Always makes the best decisions. I know, right? Let's see. All right, so what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to do it again because I have time to. Yep, I do. And now it'll be a little bit smooth, more smooth, because I kind of know what I'm doing now. But, oh, there's the other one. All right, there's that. Okay, those 3 are out, so now I can just shuffle cards. And it'll be a little bit wonky because I'm using the same cards and not shuffling back into and discarding 30 and all that other kind of stuff. You do have to set up the deck while you're playing. Let me go ahead and put it back up here real quick. You'll get it next time. Pretty solid, Sam. Not bad. Personally, I always stack up on fishers. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll see what I can do. I did have some fishers, but I think I only saw one. But it's all right. I'm going to stick with Abbott Visor, though. Abbott Wiser. Alrighty, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put that in there. David Brownlee, House of Fado, launched on Kickstarter today. It's also the last day of the Sleeve King Mayday sale. Oh, crap, I forgot that. David Brownlee, I need you to send me a picture or pictures of how you organize Shores of Tripoli with the organizer that you graciously gave to me. I got it all put together and I got it ready to go, but I could not remember how you showed me how it all fit together in the box. So if you could send me an email with that, buddy, I would appreciate it so that I can get that squared away. And so, yeah, I just couldn't. Multiplayer's out. All right, see you later. Need sleep. Just past midnight here. We'll have a good time, multiplayer. All right, those go on top. Then we have 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. We're going to put all these away. Let's start with 2. No, is it 3? 3 and 3. That's the standard, right? What is this? 4, 5. Ooh, ooh, more than 2. Forgot, more than 2, I know, 2, 2, 2. Discard the rest and draw to replace those cards. All right, so there. What? I need to look at cycling again. I mean, the creeping rule. Thorns creep across gardens. The same game progresses. Gardeners can plant their seeds strategically to take advantage of this reality. This moves, if you're planting as a cascading effect, results in the cards moving all the way around the table. Stop when all players have received 1 new card in their gardens. Okay, so it goes by... I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. All right, what about me? I got to place this. And that's it. All right. So, here we go again. Round 2. Ding, ding. Got my butt kicked the first time. And so we have to see. Oh, I gotta reshuffle this deck real quick. So that we can alrighty, that's ready to go. That's ready to go. So time to begin. That starts out fishers, huh? You say I need fishers. Bang. Starting with a fisher. There you have it, buddy. Let's see how it goes. That's all I'm going to do. I'll do this to get to here. And then draw everything back. Draw a card. Start a new hand. They will pull out an assistant. But they will prune. I would imagine they're going to use 2 to prune mine, not theirs. And then they will appoint. I have a fisher out here. Do they have a fisher? No. But they will plant an assistant because they have that other assistant over there. And then they will get a fruit. Boom. Oops. So that was all 3. Comes back to me. I draw a card. Oh, sorry. Switch camera. Yes. My bad. New Kingdom Same. I have to jump off for a meeting. Good luck. Check back and see how it goes. All right. See you later, buddy. Sure thing. We're also planning to make it out to Steamers West next week. Wife took the day off to come to this time. All right. Super duper, man. That's cool. Strider doesn't understand why you're playing with fake food when there is real food to eat. That is true. He is very true. Oh, I drew this. Play immediately into my garden. All right. Next, we will start with... we're going to plant. And we'll plant some wisdom. Right here. You know, actually... No. I'm not going to plant. I am going to prune. That right there. I'm going to prune that nastiness. And then these 2 go over here for 2 points. And this comes back. Draw a card. Oof. And they draw a card. Oof! Holy thorns, Batman. And this one comes out. And they're going to prune. So they use $2 to prune, I would imagine, out of mine. That's weird. And they're going to pray, which gets them 2 cards. 1, 2. This goes immediately into there. This comes into here. And then they will get a fruit. Okay. So beginning of my turn, we draw. And we'll prune again. I'll just put those off, prune that, and that comes back here like that, and then these 2 people come over here. So kind of short turns, but we'll see how it goes. This goes into their garden. And then a card is flipped. Gonna pray, which gets her 1, 2 cards. And then they're gonna plant. No, stop taking it out of there. They're gonna plant 2s over 1s, so this one comes out. This goes over here, this goes over here, this goes over here. This comes over here like this. And then they will get a fruit. These come back over here, and they get another card. And that goes like so. And then I draw a card, and I'm going to think I'll prune. And then these 2 go over here for 2 more. Man, that's weird how that keeps happening. But there's so many prunes keep coming back up. Do I have a hand limit? I think I have a hand limit. Pooya! Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hand limit. Hand limit. I think there is. I always forget about hand limits. Yeah, 7. So I have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I just drew 1 and I have to discard 1. So I think I'll get rid of. Don't want to get rid of those. Wow, that's weird. I want to get rid of joy. Moo. And I put these 2 over here to get that, so I just come back over here. And that's that. So now we come over here. 1, 2, there, and okay. This comes, and we do a plant. So this will happen. Then they do a pray. Now, it says for pray that if has 5 or fewer cards, blah. But it has fewer cards. Yep, you're right, you're right. So, oh, that's the Master Gardener. 2. Oh, man. I think I might have won this time, though. But, man, that was a lot faster. Okay, here we go. So, in order. We'll go in order this time. So, first of all, we discard any cards in our hand. Boom. And all of these are gone. Boom. Then, discard any thorns in your garden. So, I have to discard 1, which means I have to get rid of 3. And she has to get rid of 3, but she only has 2. That's interesting. So she'll get rid of this, and then let's just do this. She's going to get just 2 from this one, and then 3 from the others. So that'll be that. That's a wash. That's how that works, I guess. 1 point for each yellow fruit, 5 points for each purple fruit. Count the fruit printed on the things in your garden. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. And then I am going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got 369 over here for pruned thorns. And that's that. So this time I won. It was 9-16. That was kind of a weird one, right? But it works. Faster game, lower scoring. That is correct. Faster game, lower scoring is right. I think the AI probably did more prey actions, so that went through the deck more. So that's 2, 4, 6. That's 6 cards right there out of 3 actions. On top of 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end for each one of those. So that's 6, 2, 4, 6. That's 12 cards right there just from these 3 actions. That was really fast. Interesting. Well, are those pigeons? No, they are doves, Puya. I'm loving it. So that is New Kingdom Gardeners, what we just played. Earlier on in the stream, we did a couple of games of New Kingdom Sowers. So I played 2 games each, which kind of tells you exactly how fast this is. So I basically played 4 games, solo mode, I get it. I played 4 games, 2 of each, in an hour and a half. And that was with looking up rules and stuff like that. So probably easily you take out another 10 minutes. So hour and 20 minutes, you played 4 different games. That should give you an idea of what we're talking about here. But that has been New Kingdom Gardeners and New Kingdom Sowers. Kabuki Kid, been a bit busy. Sorry if I haven't been chatty. Actually, I have to run now. Ciao, Sam. See you later, Kabuki. No worries. No worries at all. Does anybody have any questions about any of these games? I do want to point out a couple of things that I didn't really go over earlier on. So each, the game does come with 4 player boards. So it goes up to 4 players. So you each, there's 2 more player boards in the box. There is also an inspired expansion. Inspired expansion, that's funny. And I haven't even looked at this yet. So what this has in it are a couple of more gardeners, another miracle, and some different things like serving, encouraging, advocating, different things that allow you to do. It says plant or appoint to a worker. This worker now has a dove spot for an appoint action. So that's pretty cool. When you have a twin, copy the ability of a worker in any garden. Trickster, ooh, move this worker to any team in any garden. Oh, so that's pretty neat. Then supporting, so that's cool. Just some different gardeners, some different abilities, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. New miracles, new gardeners, a couple of gifts, trickster and team workers. 8 cards, 4 workers, 2 gardeners, 1 miracle. So that's what that is. That's pretty cool. I like it. Oops. Wrong way. This has to go like this. This has to go like this. That has to go like that. I have to talk myself through these things sometimes. But you get the idea there, yeah? But you also have, like I was just using these cards, this many cards. Plus, oh, don't put that there. So this is how many cards I was using. But this is what, those are gardeners. This is what comes in the deck. All right, so the deck is like this big. I was only using half the deck for the solo mode. But you also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gardeners, and all of the gardeners have different abilities. This one says that, well, my gardener that I was using, I start the game with 3 doves instead of just 2. So that was my special action, special ability. But other ones are, you may use the ability of any worker in any garden with this ability, and it has spots for 2 actions to be placed on there. This one, Dr. Miletus, pay 1 fruit instead of 2 anytime you prune. So that would have been really helpful. When you pray, if you receive any thorns, you just discard them. You may discard them, doesn't mean you have to. Lady Cassius says, look at the top 3 cards of the draw pile, take 1, and put the others back in any order. So you can use her to plant or appoint a card, and you can use her for her special ability. Brother Aventus says that you may collect thorns you prune from your own garden. So normally if you prune from your own garden, it just goes to the discard pile. But if you collect thorns from your garden when you're this guy, you actually get to keep them as points. You can place up to 2 doves on each of your workers, so you can activate your workers twice instead of just once. Anytime you plant, you may plant 1 or 2 seeds. So instead of just planting 1 seed, you can plant 2 on your turn. So these are pretty cool. I like the fact that each person has their own little kind of special ability. So that's really neato Frito, in my opinion. There are more than enough cards for everybody, because you basically want to take 2 for each player, because there's a front and a back to them. So that's a cool thing, in my opinion, because it allows you to see everything instead of having to flip over your card from one side to the other. So that's cool. I like it. The AI deck was pretty cool as well. It did have a track for counting the fruit instead of dealing with all the fruit out here, but I thought it was a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to do that out there. But that is New Kingdom Gardeners. Let's see here. Do you think you might play Gardeners with Jessie? Yes, I will. I would like to see it played with other than solo. I understand, Tom. I will play it. She has played it at Comic-Con. Jack taught both of us how to play it at the same time. I asked Jack the same question about the color of the doves. I think that it was a recommendation from the printer due to color variations. I don't know what... let's the number of doves is determined by difficulty. The order is I don't know. I don't know about the color of the doves. The color of the doves, they're kind of a grayish color, but I don't know what question you asked about the color of the dove. I mean, yeah, doves are white. I get it, but it's not a huge deal to me. But I maybe that's what you're talking about, the fact that they're kind of gray instead of white. He asked about the pigeons earlier. Originally, the campaign, they were white, not gray. Oh, I gotcha. Understood. Color variations. Oh, okay. Which do you like better? Well, I'm not that big of a card game person. So I inherently like Gardeners better than Sowers, just because Sowers is just a card game. You have other things. I mean, really Gardeners is just a card game as well, but it has a little bit more going on with the cards. You're using the cards for more than just playing them and trying to shuffle through them, which is why I think I like Gardeners better. But that's not to say that Sowers is a bad game. I think Sowers is a great filler game because it literally only takes 10 to 15 minutes. Literally. Teaching it 1 to 2 minutes, playing it 10 to 15 minutes, and you're done. It's like the perfect time for a filler game. You got a couple people that just showed up at game night. Everybody's in a game and you're waiting for them to get out. You plop this out, you play it, you're done. Look around, help people set up a game or take down a game, and then you get into the next one. It's really the perfect amount of time for a filler game. So it's not that I don't like this one. You specifically asked me which one do I like better, and I like Gardeners better. Sending you emails soon. I'm guessing you just need to stand up the disc holder vertically on the end to lay the ships flat. The rest are just boxes and pretty easy to figure out. Well, I just want to see how you did it. That's all I want to do. I got that you stand the disc holder up. I totally get that part, and I did do it at the end of the box. I just want to see how you organized everything else. That's all. All right. Well, that is about that. I'm going to put all this stuff away. Oh, I'm going to put that AI deck underneath those, like so. Man, if I took this out, I could even fit this in the box. I don't know if I'll do that, though. That will go right there. And then all of these little guys. Any other questions about the games or anything else in particular? Tomorrow we're going to be playing Sea of Legends, and that's going to be JT's copy of the game that he got in, and we're super excited to get that played. It'll be 3 of us. It'll be me, JT, and Jesse. So we're looking forward to getting that one done. And I have got, let's see, tomorrow I've got the bottom 5 going up on the dice tower, and then I've got the top 5 going up here on the flip side. Both of those are going to be going up tomorrow morning. And then Saturday, I'm pretty sure we're going to be, oh, I left this out. Saturday, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to squeeze in a Q&A with me and Jesse, as we have been grown accustomed to doing. We do have a parade to go to that Daphne and Dante are going to be in, but I think we can squeeze it in before we have to head down there. We've already got our spots saved on the parade route, so it's just a matter of getting down there and parking and walking to our seats. So we should be able to do it. All right, well, I think that's about it. I am done. I'm going to head on out of here because we do have some things to do. I got to do tech crew at church tonight. We're going to go get something to eat before that. I got to go pick up Jess from work, and it's going to be a good day. Good evening. Good night. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I certainly hope you enjoyed yourself here with New Kingdom Sowers and, dadgummit, come on. Why did I shove it way over there? New Kingdom Gardeners and New Kingdom Sowers. Like I said, this is on Kickstarter right now. You can go check it out. And there is a level where you can basically bundle both of these games together and pick them both up at the same time. So if you want to do that, great. If not, I know, if you do, I know Jack will be very appreciative of it. If not, I have no skin in the game. So do what you will. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you for being here on the flip side. We'll see you guys and gals tomorrow right here on the flip side. Take care. Bye-bye.